Hi, this is Greg with the EmploymentGuide.com, and a few days ago I posted a video of Harvey Mackay, who's the author of a new book about looking for jobs in today's economic environment. And in the interview that I posted, he talked about one of the biggest mistakes that job seekers make when going in for an interview. And it's the fact that they only do minimal research about the situation that they're about to enter. And what he means by that is you usually take the company and you throw their name into Google or you check out their website and you only check out the company. And what Harvey said to do was to take that a step further and research about the person that's actually conducting the interview. And the reason behind that is a psychological reason of the fact that people buy from people, and people connect with people. And if you could bring that personal connection with you into the interview, it's going to put you, night and day above the other competition that's coming in who doesn't know really much about the company, who can't relate to the person. So if you can relate to them and really build that bond and connection, they're going to remember that and they're going to recommend you to their boss and get into the next steps of the interview process. So today I wanted to throw a couple tips on the board to help you connect with the person who is conducting the interview. All right, and the first step is to know who the person is. All right, many times when we get a call from an employer when we're looking for jobs, we get so excited that we don't write down all the information that we need to have a successful interview, right? We might get the address or the time that we need to be there, but I know some of the interviews I went on a few years ago, I forget to write the name of the company down, who was calling, so make sure that you're not just getting the location that you need to be at and the time you need to be there, but see who's actually conducting the interview. Who should I ask for when I get to the front desk? Or, who's conducting the interview, because I'd like to prepare a little, before I actually get there, right? And so you do that on that initial callback, or maybe it's via email, or wherever the communication is taking place. But be sure the first step is knowing who that person is. All right, the second step is heading over to the company website. Right? Because that's usually where the most beneficial information for the interview is going to be. Now the problem is there are a lot of companies that still don't have very strong and robust websites. All right, so what you're looking for here on the website is maybe the About section, or maybe they have a team member section or employees section. And you want to look for that, learn a little bit about the company, do that general background research, and then see if there's anything about the person that you're going to be interviewing with via the company website, because that's going to be the information that's directly related to the company. All right. The next step, and the largest social networking site I want you guys to visit, and the most important here, is going to be LinkedIn. And I say LinkedIn because it's a professional network and it has some really important information about the interviewer on the site. What you can find is you can do a company search in the top right-hand corner of the page. You can do a search for the company and you can learn about all the people that work for the company. And hopefully you can find the person that you're going to be interviewing with. Now when you do that, you can learn about their education, where they go to school. You can learn about past employers. You can see how long they've been with the company. You can also see recommendations of people that recommend their work and people who they recommend their work to. And then the biggest thing is you can see connections. So maybe you have a mutual friend or a mutual acquaintance who is connected to each other, right? And then you can bring that into the interview. And what you want to do here is you just want to find little tidbits of information that can add to the story that you're telling while you're being interviewed. All right, and then the next step is to repeat what you did on LinkedIn, but do it on Facebook and Twitter. You might be able to learn some information about what they're sharing, what their likes and dislikes are, some of their friends, who they're talking to, and it could be a really good indication of who they are as a person. All right, now you don't want to be over-stalkerish, you don't want to friend them if you don't have to, but you just want to check out the information that they've shared publicly about their lives and about their career, and that's what you're looking for when you're sharing at these sites. All right, and then the last step is to repeat. All right, so if you get a second interview, ask the first person who interviewed you, who am I going to be interviewing with? And then do this same little process with them, because you still want to be informed and you still want to bring your best foot forward every step of the way along in this interview process. All right, so I hope this little video and these tips gave you some ideas to start doing some research about the people behind the interview. And I hope that it helps you find a job and a career that you really enjoy and you love. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.